Sami, could you tell us about your family and your journey to motherhood through IVF?
My wife and I did IVF and had 2 boys, and it was a really emotional and powerful journey. A lot harder than, we even imagined that it would be, but we feel very lucky and blessed that at the end of it we had 2 beautiful boys. People don't talk about kind of all the steps to IVF. I think they just think it's the last part of it, but there's so many steps along the way that make it a really tough and taxing process for women. The initial process is the egg collection, which prior to that there's lots of hormones and injections that you take along the way. Once you get your eggs, then there's the fertilization process, and that obviously you have donor, known or unknown donor in order to do that. And then once they're fertilized, then it's about creating good, healthy embryos. So there's a process in between all of that. I guess the part about it that can be complicated is sometimes after an egg collection you end up with none. Sometimes you end up with a lot. It just depends on how many survive that whole process. And I think that's the part that can be really emotionally difficult. Reproductive health care and rights are incredibly important and crucial, obviously for couples who are struggling to get pregnant, but in particular for same-sex couples. Oftentimes it's the only way that they're able to start a family. So limiting or preventing access to IVF is fundamentally unjust and could potentially mean preventing same-sex couples from even starting families. This Commissioner Cup, the Seattle Storm are supporting Pro-Choice Washington. For every win, we're donating $3,000, and for every loss, $1,000. Together with Pro-Choice Washington, the Seattle Storm is working to ensure a future where each individual has complete reproductive and bodily autonomy. Pro-Choice Washington's mission is to protect every person's right to affordable, quality, unbiased reproductive health care.